Hello again, everybody, and welcome into another edition of the MVC Baseball First Pitch presented by Rawlings. They provide the official baseball of the Missouri Valley Conference. And as always, we're joined by our MVC Baseball correspondent, Shane Dennis. Shane, how are you doing this weekend?
Doing well.
All right. Jump right into things. We touched on it last week of the three big series that are going on. One of those was Wichita State, Missouri State. Shockers went in Springfield and picked up a three-game sweep.
Yeah, I'm not sure anybody really saw that one coming. Wichita State all year long has been anchored by its bullpen. They have a 2.55 ERA and 14 of the 30 victories by that club. And it was no small part played by the bullpen again this past weekend. Only one of 7 relievers that appeared for Wichita State allowed a run, and 13 innings all told for the Shocker bullpen. So that sweep, while unexpected, was buoyed by the bullpen, which is not unexpected. They have done a great job all season long. Veterans Foster Velock, Aaron Labrie, TJ McGreevy, newcomer Brandon Peterson, all those guys have done a great job when sometimes the Wichita State starting rotation has struggled a little bit. They have been solid as a rock, and they're a big reason why Wichita State's in first place.
All right. The pitching does help lend itself to great performances, as we know, in the Valley. Evansville, meanwhile, they improved to 9-8 in the Valley. They got a 2-game sweep over Indiana State. Weather shortened the series by a game, but nonetheless, they've now won 3 games in a row. First career home run for Andy Lasher in that series. How about that? A senior with his first career home run. Yeah,
and only hitting 182 this year, but picked a huge time to hit his first. It was in the extra inning game, the 6-4 win that Evansville had. And then a rain suspended games, I should say. Chris Pearson, their catcher, had a home run, his 4th of the year. It was off of Sean Manaea, and that helped them to a 3-1 victory in that series. Of course, that was shortened by weather. They won both games, so now they're above 500, Evansville is. But Chris Pearson has done a nice job, I think, in the middle of that offense, along with Hockemeyer and Kazmarski. In the absence of John Day getting hurt and another injury or two from their position players. So Chris Pearson's done a really good job having a career-type year, hitting over 300 with 4 home runs and big home run off Manaea.
Absolutely. And we talk about Evansville. They've won 3 games in a row now. They will go, it's Illinois State. Illinois State had won 12 in a row before they lost on Sunday to Creighton in extra innings, 9-4. The Redbirds now were at the top of the standings. They fall behind Wichita State. What do you think happens to the mentality of the Redbirds now looking up at the Shockers with Evansville coming to town?
I don't think it changes. They're still a scary club to me. Looking up and down their stats, they've got a bunch of threats offensively. Eric Aguilera leading the team in hitting. Chad Henshaw, who we haven't mentioned so far on first pitch, has 28 stolen bases. Seems like he's been there forever, wreaking havoc on the base paths. And then you've got Razzo and Savas, who are 13-0 combined. Seems like we talk about them every week. But Chris Razzo throws another complete game. He's made 7 starts, 4 of them complete games. Victorious over Creighton. Creighton did take 1 of 3, took that final game of the series in Normal this past weekend, but quite a team for Illinois State.
Absolutely, and I also want to mention Illinois State this Sunday, or last Sunday when they played Creighton in that game. It was a cancer fundraising game where the Redbirds, they raised over $12,000 for cancer research, and the team shaved their heads for the 2nd year in a row. In honor of the cancer research efforts. So we commend the Illinois State Redbirds for their efforts there. Shane, once again, thank you so much for your time, and we enjoy talking to you here on the MVC Baseball First Pitch.
Sounds good. We'll see you next week.
All right, thank you.
Dreams are forged. Will is challenged. Teams are united. Bats are tested. Don't miss the 2013 Missouri Valley Conference Baseball Tournament, May 21st through 25th at Duffy Bass Field in Normal, Illinois. Presented by the Pentagraph and WJDC Radio. For tickets and more information, call 309-438-8000 or visit GoRedbirds.com.